By the way, 我不懂什么可以讲，什么不可以讲。
You always say lawsuit.
It's not lawsuit, man. Then what is
It's
it?
a lawsuit.
Lawsuit. Oh my God, she's been judging all the time I said lawsuit. Hi guys, welcome to a brand new season of Qenggai, and for our very first episode we have Sharon.
Hi everyone.
In case you guys don't know, Sharon and I, we knew each other. When was it? 1.5 or 1.6?
Was it so long ago?
So Meredith was 1.15.
Yes.
I had Taiji 1.5 or 1.6 around there.
That's right. You're pregnant with me. Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
so about 1.6 lah, I think. 2016, and she has been a very, very special friend that I'm super thankful for all this time. So she's a lawyer. Can we have some like effect? Lawyer.
You don't.
So a little bit background story lah. So Sharon is a lawyer, and when I had my lawsuit back then, she wasn't the lawyer I went to first because I didn't know her ma, right? So I went to many different lawyers for like opinion, and then I finally went to one, stuck with one for way too long, and then things weren't moving, and I went back to Sharon and asked her for help.
You wrote a blog post
Yeah.
about your troubles, and you set out like roughly what was going on. I think you didn't go into very much detail, so
Couldn't, yeah.
yeah. And then you seem to be struggling a lot with your lawyers. So based on what I saw, I thought it was a pretty straightforward matter, and I didn't understand why you had to struggle so much. So then I reached out to you, then I asked you whether you needed some help. Then you actually replied.
I'm so thankful like I now when she's talking about it, right, it really just brings me back to the time and when I received her email, and I was like, honestly that time, right, I was scared of anyone because I don't know which one is like can trust, which one cannot trust, right? And even got people trying to reach out and say like, you know, I'll help you, just 5,000, I'll settle for you, but you must help me do what that kind. So I get very dodgy. But then Sharon's email was just like, I just really want to help you like that. So I was like, is she for real? 世界上还有这么 nice 的人呢 right? So I'm always very thankful. I told you, right? That like, I'm always very thankful for.
You are a very good client. You're one of our best clients. You're actually super nice.
I didn't pay her to say anything. So today she tell me, right, tomorrow don't talk about whatever actual case. I was like, you have 100% control over what you want to say or you don't want to say. Okay?
You know why? Because every time she sees something sensational in the news, she would start texting me like, hey, what's going on with this? Hey, is this person for real? What does it mean by the police charging this person? And she knows that I don't do criminal law, you know.
Yeah, she doesn't, but I'm pretty sure she has a better idea than me. So just curious lah. I will ask her, hey, just curious or just kepo, whatever. So does being a lawyer itself brings you perks? I own self feel lah. Like if I'm a lawyer, right, I send my kids to school and the people know, oh, I'm a lawyer, they know I better don't lie. I feel like this.
No, actually it's the other way around. I think that people they get intimidated for sure. But okay, so for example, if you go and see a doctor and they always make you fill out all these questions, actually I also don't know what my occupation has to do with my medical treatment, right? But when they see that you're a lawyer, I feel that a lot of them tend to be overcautious about things.
Yeah, whatever they say, whatever they...
Maybe they end up getting charged more because they spend more time on you.
Or they feel like maybe you can afford like that. Or maybe they feel like, 不要给他吃太多药，等一下吃太多他怎样? I thought about like perks, right? I want to ask her whether got perks or not because I feel like wow, say bin lah, you know, like lawyer. So I thought maybe got some perks. Maybe 你买菜饭，你懂你是 lawyer.
I don't think so. You know, when I went for my vaccination, my first dose, so the nurse asked me, what's your occupation? Then I say, oh, I'm a lawyer. Then he said, I don't like lawyers. Before he jabbed me, you know. Then I was... So that's more of a common reaction that we get. I don't
But
see
do you ask him why?
I think it's the general sentiment. Like people are just very scared. Like,
I
oh,
feel
you're gonna
like
find fault with
very
everything that I do,
correct.
right?
Like feel like you're very like 给我做好来，不然搞你。Say for example, I'm a lawyer, and I'm single. I won't put on my Tinder profile like I'm a lawyer.
Yeah, I don't think that is very marketable. Better don't say.
Because 人家会觉得很 argumentative.
Yeah,
So
correct.
are you argumentative?
I'm very argumentative. It's just like, after doing this for 11 years, it's kind of ingrained in me. Yeah, I don't know why, but now I'm starting to hold back a little and try to draw the line because I see my children doing the same and I find it very annoying when they argue with me about everything, especially Cora.
这个是不是叫做报应？你这样对老公，孩子这样对你。
Yeah, because they observe, right? So they model, right? Yeah. Are you argumentative with Josh?
No, I am very reasonable. I like to reason a lot.
I also think that my arguments are very reasonable.
Yeah, it's just really like very logical reasoning sometimes, but people get very emotional sometimes. Yeah?
Yeah.
Have you always wanted to be a lawyer?
No, I wanted to be a doctor.
I love
you know, if you talk about perks, I actually think that doctors have more perks, right? You see, they have that doctor name before them. They can call themselves doctor something. So in secondary 3, our school had an internship at NUH, and I signed up for it. And it was a very, very good internship because they really get us to experience everything. So I was with the surgical team, and I went for to basically see the operation, and it was I still remember it was a spine operation, and we were on our feet, right, the entire day for about 9 hours, and the doctors all looked fine, but I was dying. I was wondering, oh my goodness, I'm so not cut out for this. How come everybody looks okay? They were standing there, rocking out to music, and then I was there like, yeah. And I was always good at humanities. So I thought, okay, what else can I do? And then my parents were the traditional Asian parents who say you have to go and find a profession.
如果你的 parents 是我的 parents, I'm just like, woo, straight back. When you were studying law, versus when you just became a lawyer, versus now, over a decade already, right? Please share like how different your views has been throughout.
I think that when you first graduate and as a law student, obviously you would be more idealistic and you have a certain way of thinking. Like, I think a lot of them want to like, oh, you know, we're going to do justice and that kind of stuff. But after a while, you realize that the focus of a disputes lawyer is really to help your client put forward his best case. Yeah, and I think there's a lot of things that now that's an aspect that a lot of members of public don't really understand. You know, they will say, how can you help somebody who has done something wrong? Yeah. Right? How can you argue so hard for someone who has done something wrong? You know, even for commercial cases also, people who are in it, they have a very subjective view of who is the one who has breached the contract, who is the one who has been unreasonable and things like that. But at the end of the day, if you're doing this long enough, you realize that things are never so simple. There's always different dimensions to it, and everyone deserves the chance to have a lawyer who helps them advocate strongly for their position. And at the end of the day, it's the judge who decides. Yeah. So I think that's the biggest shift for me, like over the times. Yeah.
Now, how do you look at the word justice?
How do I look at this is a very difficult question. I think these kind of difficult questions. It's something to be decided by the judge, law.
It's as simple as that to you, lah. Like you just do your best,
correct,
and then somebody else is.
Yeah, because the law has a certain framework, right? So we are not looking at the morality of things, because even morals also, we all have different principles and different values. So how do you judge, right? It's within the framework of the law, then the judge will decide who has made out their case better, law. Is that not the answer?
No. It's a very PC answer that I thought you would say.
I thought that might not be the answer that you wanted.
No, it's just that like for me lah, like I own self feel, 如果我做这么久, I think I might feel like actually justice is really like you say lor, the judge decide. It's not like I feel might not be the full truth, might not be the 100% of exactly what transpired and whatnot, but it's just really do your best for both sides or many different positions, and then the judge decides. 所以其实做 judge 不是更好吗？
Yeah, I think, yeah, but I'm sure it's also quite, they probably have different pressures because they have the burden of trying to decide, right? Yeah.
Do you sometimes feel jaded?
I think that when things get very busy, it's natural when you feel tired, right? But so far, I don't think I have been jaded to the point that I was seriously considering leaving the profession. But it could have something to do with because I have no other talents also. What do I do?
No, you're very good at drawing. You're very good at doodling. All this also lah. But
Doodling? How do I make a living out of doodling?
Hey, excuse me, you don't know Mr. Doodle, the guy who doodles all over. He's like 很出名 eh.
Yeah, but I'm obviously not at that level.
And then now got NFT. Remember I told you about NFT?
Have you done your one already?
No, never. I don't know how to do it.
Did you see Jamie Chua? She's doing hers.
Really?
Yeah, I think so. I saw some ad that she put out.
Okay, I should probably go and NFT my painting, right? Has being a mother changed you in the way you look at things?
I think that my children are the biggest blessing in terms of making me more patient. I'm a very, very impatient person by nature, and I think having them made me realize that, like for example, when a client comes to me at first, and then I would be more patient to understand their concerns. And I think perhaps it's also related to your earlier question on the shift, right, over the years. So when we first started out, when I was younger without kids, it was very much of the legal skills and of trying to win, right? That was the biggest focus. But later on, I realized that what a lot of clients need is basically a trusted advisor. If they don't have a good case, you need to tell them this is how you see it going, and you need to have different options for them, and you need to be able to understand personally what are their needs and concerns, and commercially what do they want to achieve. It might not be winning a lawsuit if it means that at the end of the day they might be out of pocket, or in the end that they are destroying a relationship that has certain synergies with their business. So I think having kids, right, actually opened me up to this other perspective, and I'm more mindful about trying my best to achieve what the client wants, and actually listening to them and understanding what they want. Yeah.
所以我觉得做妈妈变得你比较想法比较深奥，比较广一点。Yeah. That's good. That's really good because I feel I think when you reached out to me, you told me you also have Lucas that time.
Yeah, that time was Lucas.
Chubby Lucas, still baby Lucas, and she very warmly sent me a picture of Lucas also after we started talking lah. And I was like, 这个人真的是很 nice eh. Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, I think we were at the same stage of life at that time, right? With our first kid.
Meredith and Lucas 差3-4个月。
Yeah.
So 我觉得我 I've always felt very, very blessed, and like really like when they say like God send angels, I really feel like Sharon is one of those. I mean, I've told you before, but now I tell you in face lah, because yeah, you really feel like that to me.
Thank you.
有一点感动。I remember
crying.
No, I remember the tough time, and
it was very tough for you. Yeah.
But like that's why I'm always very thankful for Sharon. I just need one piece of it.
Yeah, we're so glad that we can help you. When she first came to us, my whole office was so excited because strangely, so the millennials obviously they know her, and they were like, oh my goodness, I read her blog and everything. And then the aunties, secretaries also know her.
群众很广。
That's when I finally realized, oh my goodness, she's very, very famous.
Okay, last one that I have for you. Do you want your kids to be lawyer?
No, actually, I think I'm quite liberal in the sense I want them to discover what they really want to do, and I think that in a sense we are privileged to let them have that path, right? To be able to provide comfortably for them to explore what they want to do.
Yeah.
So we're really keeping it quite open for them.
Good, because 我觉得 I feel that like we are now like maybe still got a lot of parents still expect their kids to be whatever, like doctor, lawyer, like you say lah, But I think now we're at the stage where 是我们 work hard so that they have the options available.
Yeah, and actually we don't know how things will be like in their generation.
Yeah.
Even in our times, do you even think of being an influencer?
No,
right?
I've always thought I would be like a kindergarten teacher or a singer.
Oh, you'd be wonderful as a kindergarten teacher.
Oh no.
No?
I realized I only like cute kids. Like I'm so like what? Just being very, very truthful.
Okay.
Yeah, and my patients are like this much with cute kids, and if not so cute or like very terrible tantrums. Yeah. Cora has this like roundness to her, like round face, round eye,
Everything
round
is
cheeks,
round.
and round body. It's so cute.
She's very, very round.
Cora is like Sharon being packed into a. I always tell her that Cora is so cute. I love Cora.
I genuinely think that what the jobs that are open next time, right, might even be things that we don't even think about.
Exists.
Yeah, we don't even know it exists now. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Sharon, for
Thank you. Thanks
making
for having
time.
me.
No, I'm so happy to have you first episode of the new season of Qenggai. So you guys, if you have anyone that you want to see on Qenggai, remember to leave a comment and let us know, and we will try our hardest. Please don't ask for Sijie anymore. Sijie is just very shy, okay?
Sijie is which one? Oh, the one.
雨柔雨轩's mother.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, she's 死都不要上来。
I thought the other one is more interesting. The one in the shop.
二姐
Oh my gosh, yeah. She's
Yeah,
very,
maybe
very
I'll ask
funny.
Ajay also.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you guys. Please like and subscribe. And thank you, Sharon, for your time again.
Thank you.
Bye, guys.
Thanks, everyone.